Bennett and I run Pulver Fitness, and I believe a successful entrepreneur should have the qualities of Elastic Girl because, have I got a thing? Sorry.
Couldn't you have just reached it from there?
Yeah. Stop wasting my time. She takes on many roles. So if you're anything like me, your day probably starts with your family. So you might have children at home, or you might have an elderly relative, or you just might have lots of pets and things that need cleaning out before you set off, or just a general running of your home. And then you get to work, and then you've got to start doing your job, whatever your industry may be. And then alongside that, what you might find you do is you wear many hats. So you might also be the bookkeeper, the health and safety officer, the human resource manager. And as an entrepreneur, what you need to do is be adaptable in your skills so that you need to acquire lots of skills to be successful in your chosen industry. She's also responsible. So you may be responsible for your family, for putting food on the table and for keeping a roof over your head, but you're also responsible for your team. So you need to ensure that they do their job correctly. You also are responsible for their job security as well, which means you have to make sure that what you do is you pay them on time. And you're also following all the procedures that you need to protect them in their environment. And you also have a responsibility to the Inland Revenue. So make sure you fill in your forms and you pay your taxes on time. And you're also responsible for your customers. Are you keeping them happy? And are they wanting to come back to you time and time again? See, bits of paper don't work with a presentation, do they? She can also change shape. So you and your business may need to change shape. So the economy may change. And in fact, for some businesses, just because the economy's gone down and it doesn't seem to be very good, doesn't mean to say they're not going to prosper. So some businesses find that when the economy's on the downturn, actually what they do is they thrive. So what changes the difference between a business being able to thrive and boom or wither and die is generally their ability to change shape. The environment has an enormous part to play in the success or failure of your business. The weather, we were talking about that earlier on, can have a massive influences on some businesses. So if you know that you're affected by seasonal changes, your ability to change shape could be the defining moment between success or failure. Competition is another one. People worry about competition coming into your industry. But actually, competition may lead you to change shape and adjust to different situations. But it's never a bad thing. It's how you respond that's important. She can expand. So expansion might come from the form of a business growth. But it also might mean more products or more staff or more departments that you're having to do. It could be the ability to inflate your prices, or it might be that you are spreading out and taking on new territories. This may give you more stress and strain to start with, but it actually may lessen the load in other areas. So you can take on people for specific areas and for specific reasons. So you may not have to clean the toilets anymore. As an entrepreneur, you may find it gets uncomfortable or even painful at times when you stretch out to your limits. But this helps you grow and improve as a person. But remember, you should still maintain your ability to bounce back. So you should know when to delegate. What is your hourly rate? Don't waste your time doing things that somebody else can do twice as quick for half the money. Know when to say no. So know your limits, because hindsight is a wonderful thing. Decide what you can do and what you can outsource before you snap. I'm very quick. So one thing that you should know is that all the best heroes are ordinary people who make themselves extraordinary. I'm Elastic Girl, vote for me.